Buenos dias, buenos tardes, y buenos noches, en todo el mundo. And good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to everybody all around the world, and thank you for joining us today for another Left 4 Dead 2 competitive shoutcast. My name is MK, I'm your caster and cameraman for today. We have a round 8 of the Fallen Kings Championship. Attack goes straight in, the Charger misses, the Boomer lands, the Jockey and Smoker both land on the same target, which will be Presto for Fear Factory, and his teammates will be Chris Zanny and Rising. And then, of course, for Wild and Chalky Asia, we have Liu, we have 8712, and we have Chin, and I'm not quite sure who the other one is. Might be Sunshine, not 100%, but the action is on. A 2-2 incoming after the opening attack. Charger Hunter as the cappers. And let's see, for Fear Factory, the front shotguns looks like they're going to be Zanny and Presto. The Charger misses his rocket. The Boomer grabs one. The Spitter dies off. That might be a quad sack. And it is going to be played on Crash Course ReRouted. This is a custom version of Crash Course. This has 5 chapters made by yours truly. Quite a few updates got it to the point where it's at, where it's much more balanced and less known as a rocket spawn simulator. But this is going to be the attack, and not quite a quad. Tri-cap with spit, no charger. Here comes the most difficult choke point of the chapter. Falling off the top will take a little bit of fall damage. Not a lot, but it does get damage. And they're going to go early. And what a ski coming out there. Presto and Xenix on point.
SMG.
We're looking for a reset. Doesn't have the angle for it. Nope, and they'll take that choke point. Fear Factory making quick work of Chapter 1. Really good movement so far. And it's going to come down to tank time. And this is a difficult run back. It can be done, but it's not easy.
Don't shoot that car.
And there goes the tank, and no car alarm.
Ammo here.
The tank will be in the hands of Liu, and they are going to run back. Boomer's pop. Charger misses. Smoker pole gets cleared. They'll get a little damage. Get him down to 599 even. They're going to put a little pressure on this tank as he returns to bring a toy in. Kind of scare off Fear Factory. This is a short chapter. It's not very long. It's known for how fast you can get to the halfway point. I mean, look where 70% is compared to what this map used to be. So it's a little bit shorter, a little more balanced. 2-cap boom. The car's being brought in. Let's see if Fear Factory's going to back up early. Here comes the car. Oh, they got to be careful. Fear Factory backing up. The sedan is brought into play. It's there, but not in a great position. He's going to have to do a little digging. He's also going to get the dumpster.
Yeah.
And that's on the bridge. I don't know if he has time to get it. Can he get it?
Grabbing a machine gun.
And Liu decides to leave it. Here comes the sedan. And they are going to just back it up. And, alright. They're going to push forward. No, they're not. The car's not in a position to get anybody. Charger will land. Oh, the car does get Chris. Tank down to half. Presto, the aggressive. It's one hit on Chris. Can't get the second one. All the aggressiveness from the survivors. And they're going to save Chris. Oh my goodness. Fear Factory are not going to let him die. The Boomer will land. But they get the pickup. Chris suffers an in-cap. Minimal damage to Fear Factory. 90% bonus down to 68% pretty much. And that is what, about a less than 20% damage tank. Very good take for Fear Factory. A little bit more actually, but not much at all. And that's looking good for their cause. And Wild and Shock in Asia gotta get some damage in. 454 bonus on 300 distance is huge. Jockey jumping around. Charger rockets in. Hunter. Oh, he gets a double charge. And he's swimming in the spit. The Hunter's not getting cleared. The jockey on Presto. And that is bonus melted away. 68% down to 50. And that was almost 20% worth of damage coming out from Wild and Shocking Asia. And they desperately needed that, in my opinion. Great follow-up post-tank. But still, half of the bonus remains on the Fear Factory. 330 plus. Tri-Cap Boom waiting to attack. The question is, where will the attack come from? Fear Factory knows there's one left. Crawl has started.
Reloading.
Caution crawl.
I don't want to sound like a sissy, but I'm hurt bad.
And they rush down. Smoker not quite ready. They don't have a death charge. Yes, they do. I'm sorry. There's no spitter.
I hear a boom.
Smoker pull. The Charger doesn't go for it, which he wouldn't have had. And Charger looks like he wants to try to slick some punches in. Charger getting shot up. Yeah, he will not make it. He's gonna try. Gets 2 damage. And a jockey gets a scratch? No. And they will walk in with 296 points. 4 shy of 300.
The shitty pilot store?
Yeah, stupid helicopter.
And the action continues. Second side of Chapter 1, Fear Factory makes safe room with a respectable bonus. They lose over 25% to the SI, and the rest was to the tank, and it's a double charge on the Wild and Shocking Asia early. And look at the return. 90, 92, 82. Big damage coming out from Fear Factory onto Wild and Shocking Asia. Fear Factory putting the pressure on early. And their stack order was a bit better. I think they're going to get a tri-cap spit, and they do not get through the alley. These little bit higher ping games causes survivors to move a little slower.
Bunch of guns over here. Reloading.
Pawns above the survivors make this choke point dangerous. Going through this area slow can cost you. And the Charger will miss. Oh, that Charger would have been big. They'll get a little bit of free spit. And after 2, they will lose 7.5% bonus. Wild and Shocking Asia is moving much slower pace than Fear Factory was, so they're going to take another hit. They might actually take 2 more attacks than Fear Factory did. It's going to be attack number 3, and Fear Factory took 4 or 3 before the tank.
Sounds like a boomer's around.
Let's see if the slow and caution pays off. 2-2 coming in from Fear Factory, and I don't think they're going to want to wait for the choke point. Is it going to cause them to make a decision? They rush this choke point, or they take it cautiously. Boomer will land, Smoker pull, Charger, beautiful setup from Fear Factory. Charge spit, Boomer, no pop stumble. Okay, now they do. Pull it back in the spit. And Chin taking big damage down to 38. And Wild and Shocking Asia is taking a lot more losses before this tank is up. Ooh, and they're going to be rushing this choke point. And a spawn is up. It's only a hunter, though. Jockey gotta hurry. Oh, this causes them to slow down. They gotta take this choke point. Charger misses the spawn over. No, they decide to go hunt the hunter down. Which means you're gonna have 3 spawns set up for this choke point. Now, on the run back, is the hit, or do they hit now? No, they are going to set up. No, they're going to go. The Charger misses. For a minute, I thought they were going to save, and it looks like that's going to be the case now. Charger goes for a despawn. Boomer unsuccessful on car alarm. Good try. Gets popped by a guy from the distance. And first tank of the game for Fear Factory into the hands of Rising. And the survivors are retreating backwards, and they're going to try to delay this run back. Jockey lands. Charger now is coming in. Tank trying so hard to get those cars and dumpsters in play. And not able to get there. Ooh, he almost loses that. So Fear Rising doing a little bit better job of the toys. But Asia is going to run this all the way back. See if Rising knows about the shortcut. Go this way, Rising. And he does. I know you went the wrong way, Rising. You had the right idea, my friend. They will not be able to AI him. The Wild and Shocking Asia, down 20% bonus, is going to have to walk the entire map again because of this call. They have one hittable to bring into play. This is it. This hatchback is all he has. Alright, hatchback's in. The aggressive play from Wild and Shocking Asia is showing here. Francis, oh my goodness! And they're going to land on that guy, and they're not going to be able to clear him. And that's going to be a corner. And this Charger is going ham. It's going to be 2 in caps, I believe. No, it's not. It'll be 1 in cap and a grind out for Rising. And that is a dead survivor. And another in cap onto Chin. And the tank is dead, but at a loss of a survivor. Wild and Shocking Asia is going to come into this rough start.
I'm okay.
The call to go back doesn't really work out.
Can you make it? I ain't done yet. Look out!
They're just going to try to delay this as much as humanly possible.
I've seen worse. You'll be all right in a second.
Alright, so Wild and Shocking Asia will survive, guys, but it's only going to be a distance run with 3. The dream of hitting 300 distance is now a pipe dream. It's going to be hard. High ping, and they're going to have a tri-cap boom coming in. And the hunter was enough to cause the survivors to hesitate on the rush in. And now they're separated 2 and 1. Charger rockets out. Oh, he lands a double charge. The hunter lands. And that's going to be a roll-in tri-cap to end Wild and Shocking Asia. And they only put up 138. And they're going to find themselves in a deficit to Fear Factory by a couple hundred after 1. They do have 4 maps to go. What's up, Jared? Jared, hopefully the morning is treating you well. Also, shout out to those. RBT8 will be coming out. For those that want to help make RBT8, donate today. We have hit $1,100 for the RBT. And this is going to be the most money for any RBT already. And we're only $1,100 in with 3 months left to raise money. We have the month of March. We have the month of May. And the tournament starts in June, which will be raising money all June. Wait, what? Oh my goodness, it is 1,300 now. We're almost into the 24-hour stream of RBT2 right around the corner. Shout out to Alpha. Thank you, brother. Here we go, back to the action. Look at the spawns for the infected. This is what they need to bounce back. A Charger, Smoker, Jockey, and Spitter right at the door. All separators. They might want a Hunter instead of Smoker, but that alley-oop would be a little bit more easier with that Smoker in tow. Holy crap. That is awesome, guys. Smoker pull. Charger misses. I didn't see the sack order. Tank will be at 41. Ooh, this is an interesting tank. I think this is inside the Rob's factory building. Ooh. This tank's going to be interesting to take. Oh man, if this spawns when they're outside, this is wild. Air hit coming in. Difficult choke point. Hunter got blasted. Charger and Jockey hesitated, and Wild and Shocking Asia are getting their infected blasted. Finding a little bit of damage. Xenix takes some damage there, but eventually... they get to go outside. Oh, this choke point and this tank spawn is brutal. This tank spawn might argue to be... if they go to the right, they're okay. If they go left, this tank is going to spawn immediately. This tank spawn is... wow.
Don't shoot that car.
That hurt.
Yes, they can. They can actually just cut over here and be safe because there is no gain of the map this way. If they're wise, they can figure it out. And Wild and Shock in Asia will have the advantage second time around. And there it now spawns. And the Hunter will land. Smoker will grab Presto. And they will get away safely. And they're going to choose to stay here at Chip Tank. No retreat. And they're going to stay up here in the warehouse. Are they really going to? Yes, they're going to fight the tank up here. And I guess this is where it's going down. And Shiv's got to start getting ready to go in there. That's the name I couldn't pronunciate correctly. And Shiv's almost went AI, just trying to figure out a different way to get in here. All right, Shivs is in. He's got his tri-cap and some commons. Misses the ladder punch. They're kiting him around. Charger up the stairs. Oh, it's going to be a triple punch. Followed into a single. Charger getting punches too. Oh, double punches coming out. Another in cap. But this should kill the tank. And he misses a punch there, Shivs. And they will live. 2 downs and 2 survivors at half HP. And the gamble pays off for Fear Factory. fight it inside the warehouse room. I don't know if I've ever seen that done before. And tip my hat to them. They've taken this extremely well. They go down to 43% bonus. And that is not an easy tank to take in there. So taking 2 win caps and not having to run the map is pretty impressive. Let's see if it works out for them as they get a double cap up front in the spit. They do get the clears, but beautiful follow-up hit coming out from Wild and Shocking Asia, taking the bonus under 400 and still taking down. Seriously, Alpha, thank you, man. You're almost single-handedly funding RBT half of the money. Tricap with spit coming up. Oh, this is a pretty rough choke point, too, for survivors. This map isn't the easiest. A lot of spawns from above. Smoker pull. Jockey gets a scratch, but lands on Presto. The Charger gets melted. So the Jockey and the Smoker do most of the damage. They get about 50 points, but they have to eat the pills to be fast. And that's what they're going to choose to do. So they'll sacrifice the pill bonus down to 300 points left. They just want to be able to go. I think it's going to be 2 more hits. Unless Fear Factory take catastrophic losses on this next one. They should be able to get there pretty quick. Rising is bleeding. The slower they go, more chances the infected will get. Hunter. It does land, but the spitter gets picked.
Even my ass hurts.
Reloading.
Behind you.
Now the spitter getting picked, oh man, I don't know. Was that a quad sack? It was tight.
Reloading.
There's no value from it as far as damage though. Survivors took nothing there. Still have 300 points. Well, 296 to be exact, but points are still going up. Jockey spawns up, making it's gonna be a quad try out with some of the brush. Here they go, the Charger from the front, Hunter pouncing around. Hunter lands on the target. Jockey lands 2. Charger gets the charge as well, but nothing can land more than 2 at a time. They'll sneak some value through that. But Wild and Shocking Asia will not stop Fear Factory from putting up bonus on another chapter. As this Smoker is useless at 4 HP.
Just ahead.
And that will be a 2-chapter score for Fear Factory of 13-12. Keeping the pressure on Wild and Shocking Asia. Back on the second side. As the action continues on to the second side of Chapter 2. Fear Factory, pretty good lead right now, couple hundred after 1. Even puts up a couple hundred points of bonus on Chapter 2. Now it's their turn to play Infected. They can put this game almost on lockdown with a wipe on to Wild and Shocking Asia at this tank. And Crash Course ReRouted, this tank spawn is not taken by a lot of people. They're not used to it. On a transition outside of a building makes it very dangerous. Wild and Shocking Asia could advance to the right, clear everything out and spawn it on their terms, and fight it over there. But right for now, it's going to be no. Okay, the Jockey. Oh, he got a 2-cap. Okay. And Wild and Shocking Asia fumble the bag and lose all of their pill bonus. As even the casters for Asia are like, what's going on? To the transition on the inside. Oh, nah, yeah. No hit on the outside possible. And the spitter didn't die in the proper order, but I don't know if that's exactly what they wanted. And the charger lands, no slam. But they get a survivor slow.
I'm reloading.
Reloading.
Despawn Boomer.
Reloading.
Reloading.
Fear Factory looks like they will back off, hold the SI for this tank spawn, especially the Boomer.
Reloading.
The Smoker could pull them into the tank spawn too. Chris the Smoker waiting for a chance.
Around here.
And they're going to wisely take it right. They know that they can do this. This is smart. This is map knowledge coming down. And they can blast right through there and go that way.
I'll take this room sweeper.
It's not going to get map progression, but they can choose to do that.
I'm grabbing this shotgun.
But they're going to go back. And instead of retreating, they're going to stay forward. And they're going to go forward and fight the tank over here. Which I can't disagree with. This is not a bad idea. But the hittables can be brought in, and he's bringing them. Yeah, and they're definitely going to run him around. You've got to be careful. They won't be able to run him. But they're going to be able to get into the factory. Oh my goodness, if this transition to the factory is clean. Oh my goodness, what a move. And they can't use the SI, but Chris is going to be chasing them into the factory building. And what a play by Wild and Shocking Asia. And he's in. Going straight for the toy. Forklift. Oh my goodness. But into a punch. That'll be his corner. He switches over to Bill. Another punch on to Bill. Another punch. Bill goes down. Charger lands. Almost a tri-cap. It's going to be a wipe. He's got to get the clear on that smoker tongue. Oh, he does get the clear. But they're going to lose everything. And Chris will die off.
I need some help over here.
They eventually laser down the smoker, but they're going to have catastrophic losses.
I'll get you back on your feet. Thanks, man.
The push forward doesn't work out in their favor. They're going to be in about the same scenario where Fear Factory was, I think. Let's see on the pickup. Depends on the DB.
We gotta keep moving.
Now they're going to lose more.
Lewis.
And winning the round is only 100 points. Not even with the pills popped. Not even. Actually, no, it is a little bit more. I'm sorry.
Reloading.
They were able to move through the box. The containers pretty quickly, but this is a rough spawn. Yeah, they're gonna go quickly, and they're gonna land multi-charge. The spit gets a double spit, and no win caps, but they lose a lot of bonus, almost under 200. And that will be another another round won by Fear Factory. They're gonna further their delta by a couple.
Weapons.
Stop shooting me!
Fear Factory being patient with their 2-2. It's only a poo 2 as well. It's not a good hit at all. But the crawl might give them an extra. Boomer misses. Jockey comes out. Oh, the jockey lands. as Zoe runs to the spit, not paying attention. But I think they'll be able to. Nope, Spitter's gonna block them and give the SI one more chance to scratch. Yeah, there's the block. I think it was a little early, because the last survivor's gonna get there right in time. And they will make it in. Here they go. No, they wait. Charger gets the in cap. Nice M2. Spit delay. Hunter cleared in a second. Not much damage, but they'll crawl in with a little bit of bonus.
No shame.
Probably about 170.
But if we don't find you some first aid,
150-ish. Oh, wow. Way lower. 136. And we're going to have 13-12 to 18-19. Almost a 500-point delta in favor for Fear Factory. And now the point values start to jump up a bit. So anything is possible yet. But pretty comfortable lead for Fear Factory nonetheless. What's up, Jerry Dash, The Greed, Alpha, War Turtle, Bizzle? What's up, guys? Yeah, with the big donation coming in from Alpha, we're only $200 away from the RBT2 replay. Let's keep the action where it's at. Tri-cap, boom. Smoker pull comes a Charger, rockets in. Charger won't get the damage from landing, but gets the 2 damage. And they get a quick pull with a Boomer landing, and Zanny is going to lose a little bit more damage, unfortunately, as the Boomer slaps come out. Still getting a couple. Fear Factory not looking. Oh, wait, a lot of Boomer slaps coming through, actually. Almost 3.5% there for the Charger missing. Isn't terrible. Now a very difficult choke point. They're just going to go quickly. They want the pound spit. Charge. Oh, stumble into the spit. Oh, look at that. That's 2 hits. Almost 20% off Fear Factory. 81.2% bonus remains. And they're putting on the pressure.
Ammo here.
As we wait for the survivors to put some light on the situation. And they start the button. They've taken more damage. And this tank being very late is starting to work out into the favor for Wild and Shocking Asia with the amount of damage that Fear Factory has already taken.
Here they come.
3 hits down, 75.2% bonus left. And they are not moving to an advantageous spot. They want to push hard as soon as this gate is open. And it's almost time to move. Charger lands. Oh, it's a rolling tri-cap. Chris has to clean it up. I didn't see if they had a spitter. I didn't see if they had a boomer or if that was a quad try. But as it stands, that is 4 special infected attacks. And look at the health of Fear Factory. 62%. That is almost averaging double-digit hit damage every attack so far on this chapter. I mean, they would have to do 12% here to be able to keep up with that, which is not going to be easy.
Grabbing a machine gun.
Don't shoot that
There they
car.
go. Boomer rockets in, nothing. He gets the charge though. No slam. The spit is blocked. So, not a lot of value. And that is the first attack that yields minimal damage from Wild and Shocking Asia.
Reloading!
Reloading!
Raija. The Polish Phenom is here. Yeah, the betting is way over now, my friend. I can't open it up now.
Behind you!
I hear smoke.
Attack number 6. This one's going to be cleaned up pretty quickly. Again, 2 attacks, very minimal damage. This is also going to allow Fear Factory to make a transition through the hole without having to worry about spawns. And now, Wild and Shock and Asia need to decide, do we hit on the stairs? Or do we wait to try for the car alarm and delay for tank spawn? Going to be a 2-cap. Jockey and the Charger for the cappers, though. Nothing to alley-oop this guy. No Hunter, no Smoker to make it easier. Charger's got to find his own target, and he does. Beautifully done. No spit kill. And they will keep Bill in the spit. Bill has to back up through it. This chapter's worth a lot of points for a reason, because you got a lot of crawling to go through. They are 70% of the way through the map, and they have taken 7 special infected attacks, and they have lost 54% of their bonus. As they walk into the kitchen, they want to go quick without a spitter. Charger misses his spawn. Hunter instant cleared. And nothing really. That is a lot of special infected attacks. They've taken 8 hits. Here is the tank finally. Very rare to see a diner tank coming out, but Chin's gonna have the tank. Does he know about up above? No, but he knows about dumpster time. And he's going to bring this dumpster in. Charger goes in for a sack, gets 2 damage and stumble damage, and kills were found, so bonus goes up. 604 points. With I say Chin Suck. Chin Suck has the tank. And chuck some rocks. No, not gonna get it. Alright, Chris putting aggressiveness onto this tank. And he's in. Pills are popped. He gets a punch. Oh, what a jockey! Hunter covers. Oh, but he clears it through the fence. Oh, they're nice smoker pull, but he's a little late. And they're going to be able to clean this up. Chris gets in catch by a forklift. Oh, the dumpster. Oh, it clips onto Xanax. And he's going to try to grind out Chris as he gets himself punched.
Shit! I'm down! Need a little help over here!
And it looks like they're going to be able to get the wipe onto Fear Factory. 349 bonus will even the game out, but this is not going to be an easy chapter for Wild and Shock and Asia to navigate without taking a lot of damage. The ping is not in their favor. It's a high ping game, so high aggression can have high consequences if you fail. Let's see how Wild and Shock and Asia takes this. Remember, Fear Factory had to take 8 special infected attacks before a tank. How well can Wild and Shock and Asia do? Here we go. Second side. Jinsook is going to be the front shotgun for Wild and Shocking Asia. Respawn jockey. And here they come. They're out. Spawn's rushing through. Smoker goes. Charger melted. Nice boomer coming in here. Jockey's still jumping around. They're getting M2s. And the jockey will find the non-boom guy. And they actually get almost double the amount of damage that Fear Factory took. Fear Factory dishes out more. And there's still boomer ticks coming up. And they're having a hard time getting inside the building as well. They lost 10% of their life to that. Just think how the Charger got melted. The pings are definitely showing. And the Hunter pre-spawn slowing down the survivors. Alright. A dangerous 2-2 is here. Oh, the Charger would have had that spawn if he. Oh, what a rocket spawn! And that'll force them to retreat back, but the damage gets through. Into a quad too. Okay, so 2 hits down, 50% bonus gone. Quad incoming during the events. Where is Wild and Shock and Asia gonna go when they start this? Quad is not quite okay. Now the quad is up, but not quite in position. Events triggered. Do they? And they're gonna stay out in the open. One survivor got the right idea to go inside. Staying out here gives the advantage to the to the infected, in my opinion. There's no spitter. Close quarters will be better to hide. Here we go. Smoker lands. Hunter will land a double cap. And look at almost the mirror comes out. 3 attacks. They have also lost what 20-some% bonus. They're still getting common slaps in the back. This Wild and Shock and Asia movement is a little sloppy at the moment. SI in position. 2-2 coming in with a jockey charge. Jockey's ready to go. Charger misses. Jockey does not. 3 spits. Few ticks. And that's going to be another quad sack. And we're coming down to the math again. 4 special infected attacks in. 30% bonus gone. They are right on par with how Fear Factory took this. Just the damage is spread a little differently. Jockey coming up. Smoker pulls. Charger in the back. Nope. Good try for the quad out in an unorthodox area, but you definitely want to be able to get a spit on the inside, and I do think they should be able to get a hit before they transition outside the building. I know they probably won it on the stairs, but Wild and Shock and Asia can push it. No, they can't now. They're going to take a 2-2 on the stair. Hopefully it's not a smoker jockey. Anything but those two. And no, it'll be a jockey charge. This is good. Oh, the Charger misses. Oh, but the jockey doesn't. And they still get the damage through. And that's attack number 6 down.
Reloading.
I think Wild and Shock and Asia is doing a little bit better than Fear Factory was. Not a whole lot at the moment. And they're holding on to the pills, which is going to give them more attacks. Smoker tries for a car alarm. Can't reach him. He's chasing. Charger lands, gets cleared. Hunter will land, also gets cleared pretty quick. And Smoker runs back to the car. As Rising will go for a despawn.
Reloading. Hey. Reloading.
And will they get one more attack before the tank? I don't think so. Boomer rockets in. Oh, that was so close.
Incoming.
And it will be in the hands of Zanny. Zanny's gonna bring. No, he brings no toys. He just walks it in. Let's see if this tank knows. No, he does not know about the vent. Alright, this is a pretty big bonus on the survivors right now. They have 720. They're going to eat all their pills. Phoenix will let them bleed. Everybody's going to be 3 punches. No, not everybody. Some will be 4. And he's in. Gets a nice punch on his own. There's another punch. And another one. He's down to 1600 in cap. And he misses a punch here. He gets a punch but kills the hunter. He gets a punch there. And he gets one there. Maybe one more. And he dies off before he's able to get the down onto 2. But he melts the DB quite a bit. Let's see what they have on pickup. 281. Fear Factory is not going to have the lead taken from them, at least not on this chapter. So they will survive the tank and continue the distance crawl.
Reloading.
2-2. Jockey and the Charger as the cappers. Oh, he lands on his head. Oh, big stumble. No spit damage, though. At a 100-point game, as is, with this bonus.
Behind you.
Reloading.
I don't feel so hot.
And they're calling the go-go now from the Charger. Nice land, and they're both in the spit. It's going to be 2 downs. It is 2 in caps. They almost get 3. And they take everything from them except a sliver of damage bonus.
Something don't feel right.
Which 2 survivors are 1 scratch to get down, and that'll be another 10%. The Spitter can do it alone. Doesn't even really need the jockey right now.
Safe house ahead.
A frickin' man.
Reloading.
And he's trying to crawl his way in there.
Heads up.
And he's in. 1 person's in with no HP.
Quit pissing around and get in here.
Oh, they get him? They get him with the spit. One survivor in. Close the door. That's not what they're here for. They're here for the bonus. And they're going to get it. They're going to get it. Oh, they get 2 down. And it's all gone. And a good finish there from Fear Factory to hold on to a couple 100-point lead, denying them any bonus. And they'll be in the lead by 349 if my math serves me correct. Maybe off a little bit. 349. There you go, good sir. I think you want this, sir. There you go. There's the bracket for Division 1. This chapter is not necessarily going to be a difficult one. It's pretty lengthy. The difficult choke points are going to be early and late. In the middle of the map isn't so challenging. The tank is a little bit wide open area, so I think the tank's going to have a hard time finding damage. So this is Fear Factory's game to lose, in my opinion. All they got to do is make it to the tank and walk to the safe room with a couple hundred points. Their lead was 500 and change, down to 349. Charger lands, and they'll just take the 17 points. And they will sneak the damage through. I mean, that's a lot of damage coming out without a spitter. The 17 from the Charger, 15 comes out from 8712. An additional 10 points between the others, plus some common damage comes out still. But no spit delay. They will not get a hit above the survivors before they get inside the factory, unless they slow down enough to let them get set up. And Fear Factory had this choke point taken and slow down to let the infected set up. The more difficult hits are at the beginning. This is one of them. Playing a little bait game. Charger comes through. Charger loses. They close the door on him beautifully. Spitter gets a tick but is killed off. Jockey will try. Latches on and gets some spit damage onto Zoe. So it's pretty good. It will be fought outside at 63% of the way through the map. Ammo grab through the cafeteria and then through the locker room. Out the back door as the infected will get set up. The first 3 hits are pretty choreographed, exactly where they're going to take place at. And this is a transition outside. And then this is where the attacks start to get a little bit more in favor for the survivors. After this one coming up here, but they don't have a spit for the inside, so this one will be hit on the outs. Hunter making noise, trying to slow the survivors down as much as possible, but no bleeding. Boomer, no. Smoker, Hunter, only the Hunter wins. Smoker gets self-cleared. Charger will miss after a triple proxy boom, but one Charger punch will come out. That will be 3 special infected attacks dealt with. And the survivor team has lost about 5% damage per hit. Nice movement through the underpass. The infected were not able to get set up in time. And there's danger for hittables, but it's hard to land them around this area. So they did a hard push. They'll slow down to clear out the common infected. Pretty standard play. And it looks like it'll only be 4 special infected attacks before they get to the tank spawn, which is interesting. It's not a whole lot of opportunity. I thought for sure they might get a couple of more, but Fear Factory just not taking damage, and them having spitters, only 1 attack without having that delay, allows them just a fast transition. And they go Jockey, Hunter, they all rocket out, and I mean, everything kind of landed for a second. But Fear Factory will remain all green into the tank fight. It looks like they're going through the wrong building.
Ammo here.
They go through, and they officially spawn this tank. They don't take another SI hit, but they almost did. And it'll be 8-7-1-2, tank number 4. Boomer comes in, now it's close. Charger gets a fist. Jockey latches onto the same target. Another fist from the Charger. And all of a sudden, the survivors are a little softened up.
Ammo here.
And I don't know how far Fear Factory is going to want to retreat. And they're going to keep going. Uncooperative hatchback so far. This will be his 4th hit in this area. Finally got it out. And he's in danger of losing to be able to use this. Okay, he gets it on top of the bridge. He can go get it. Oh, he's running out of time. I don't know if... Oh, he's going to risk the biscuit. He's going to go for it. He's going to pop it up and go. And it hits the telephone pole. He's going to go for it anyways. Oh, he's so greedy, but he loses it. And now he has to roll in quick. Fear Factory could push under the bridge and AI him, but they don't know it. He's in, onto the porta potties. And they don't use the smoker properly. Hunter, oh, he kills his Hunter. But he punches Chris there. Chris gets punched up high. Oh, nice turn punch. And a rock from 8-7-4-2, and this tank is dead. And that's what I was talking about. It's not an easy tank to get a lot of value from. And Fear Factory are going to melt it down. Chris, fortunate enough for him, he gets punched on top of the water tank. So he gets out of harm's way. And they will come out on top with 60% bonus after the tank's dealt with. That is a 15% damage tank. And they are able to push back to this area where tanks spawn before they are able to get another hit. Charger rockets, and they'll take the charge spit. Beautifully done there by Wild and Shock in Asia, and they're going to be able to get the bonus down to 55%. They needed that post tank.
Reloading. Reloading.
Quad try on the bridge. 843 points remained on Fear Factory. It's big. Oh, Smoker misses. Hunter does not. Jockey doesn't either. 2 punches from the Charger. Jockey rides on Zoe. I mean, they get the damage through the cracks. They're going to have to eat pills to be fast.
Reloading. We got
It's still
weapons over
700
here.
bonus, 45%, and they're coming up on the last 20% of the map. The attacks are now, the best hit they're going to have is before safe room, so they just got to make sure the stack order is good. Hard to get damage here on this transition up. Smoker tongue lands. Hunter, oh, gets blasted. Oh, if that Hunter would have covered, that would have been big losses for Fear Factory, but instead, it just gets about 50 point value.
Behind you.
And now it is quad try with 640 points remaining. That is huge, guys.
Reloading.
Fear Factory already has 349 point lead. Getting 600 bonus on top of that will put massive pressure on Wild and Shocking Asia. And they do not have access to all the roofs here. They're going to have to go by wherever the survivors transition.
I'm getting too old for this horse shit.
This way would be the worst for the survivors to go. The infected could just drop on their
Weapons
heads.
over here.
And yeah, they're not going to let that happen. They're just going to push through the alley, I would say. And that is indeed what they're... Wait a minute. I don't know if that's what they want. Yes. In fact, they'd have to wait now. They cannot... There's nothing above them in that alley. It looks dangerous, but it's not the worst. Here goes, final attack, Smoker lands charger. Oh, it's a roll-in tri-cap, and they get quadded, and they will have nothing. 640 down to Zippo. And what a play from Wild and Shocking Asia, wiping out Fear Factory. Oh. Now they just need 330 bonus to even this thing out. And I don't know if we are going to see Chapter 5 played, but it's looking like it.
I'm in trouble.
That is a big loss for Fear Factory. 600 and some points gone, just like that. We'll stop that right away. Here we go, second side of Chapter 4. Fear Factory wiping out the first time. Sorry, second time.
Jesus H. Christ, I'm on your side.
Smoker pull misses. And there is a death charge over here. They gotta be careful. Getting death pull. Here they go. They move out. Oh, the charger gets a slam. He's freed. 1 punch, 2 punch, 3 punch, and he charges again. Oh, it's catastrophic for one survivor. Down to 71. And the Boomer Horde is getting so much damage already.
Watch out!
Massive attack coming out by Fear Factory, putting pressure onto Wild and Shocking Asia.
Reloading.
Chin sucked down to 68.
Weapons here.
Oh, M2 on the jockey was amazing. And they'll get the pound spit. Boomer comes through. No stumbles. But the damage is piling up. 2 hits down, already 13% in, but Wild and Shocking Asia tried to move quicker. They're rushing without killing the commons in the back. I don't think this is going to be too devastating right now. But those commons are going to catch up eventually. We're going to go quad try outside, so I think we slow down a bit here till all the commons are killed, so a little bit of a breather while we wait. SI set up outside, which is wise. No way to land this quad on the inside. We'll wait out over here by the water tower. This is double elimination. Nobody goes home today. For those that are interested in what part of the playoffs this is. This is the round of 16. A round of 8, I mean. I'm sorry. Here goes the quad try. And they land a rolling tri-cap too. Oh my goodness, they'll get really good damage. They're not going to wipe them out, but that's a quarter bonus gone. And they'll still get a hit before tank. Good try for the quad.
Reloading.
But big tri-cap coming out here, and respectable clears by Wild and Shocking Asia. Gotta say that the clears were pretty fast.
Reloading.
8712, saving his team from devastation there.
Ammo here.
Ammo here.
I'll take this room sweeper.
And they're going to go with a 2-2 before tank. The question is where?
Reloading. Over there.
Charger rockets out.
Roger.
And they melted away. Now Xenix. And they'll spawn the tank. No threat for the survivor though. And that bot spitter will have something he wants to do. We'll figure out if he can find a way to make it happen as Presto will start bringing in some toys.
Full auto. Beauty.
And nope, he is not going for any other toys. They're going to go for the high ground and maybe they can drag this out. Play long tank here. Let's see, Presto up. Oh, the AI spitter finally dies. And they're going to allow him to go up there and get the car alarm. And they will have a toy. And Presto has his tri-cap. Oh, that's a good car. It might be more of a tool. I don't know if he's going to be able to use that. And Wild and Shock and Asia wanted to make a move forward or back, but they can't. They got to take it here. And Presto, can he make this work? He's in. Punches the car one way. And not going to be able to get it. And there goes his pole already. There goes a punch. Oh my goodness, the car! Oh my, it doesn't go his way! Oh, it's so unfortunate for Presto. Presto trying to catch 8-7-1-2 and he can't. He decommits with a couple hundred health. But the car doesn't work out. And look at the health right now on the Survivor team. 958 points. This is huge. Pills are eaten. They find more. Nice boomer coming out. This could be huge. They got to make this work. Presto can go one more chance for the car. He's going for it. Pops it up. Oh my goodness, it misses. Unlucky for them. One more rock. Not going to get it. The charger comes out. Yo, he gets a punch. And it does count, by the way, because it was cleared early. So 880 bonus.
Reloading.
Almost an even take comes out.
Ammo here.
But Wild and Shock and Asia is further advanced in the map.
Behind you.
It looks like we're going to have a lead swap here. Let Fear Factory get some damage with their last couple of hits.
Reloading.
Oh, what a double cap, but they do clear the smoker. Well done by Fear Factory.
Got it.
Nice shot.
On and trying to get that double cap in the back. The Hunter Spit combo does work. They'll go into a quad sack.
Here.
I think this is going to be it. They're also going to have 750 health and go into a quad. And Fear Factory has to land it or they're going to go into a deficit.
Ah, shit, I'm not doing too good here.
There they go. They're going fast. And no, the Hunter, they kind of roll in one at a time. And they're not only going to have that killed off at the end, they'll have no charger, no smoker, 711 bonus. And the lead is going to be taken by Wild and Shocking Asia. Because I don't even know if they get their full hit. They might be able to rush this in.
Behind you.
Boomer's up first. And Spit at the door. And they'll have to run through the Spit.
Watch your ass.
And Presto's Hunter will not get a DP. But they will lose a lot of bonus. But they're going to take the lead by 300. Oh, 200 and change.
Killer.
A 240 point game going into chapter 5. 235 to be exact. First lead swap of the game. But it's not over. One more to determine a victory. Who will it be? Oh, and it's a rough tank. Oh, it's a late tank too, guys. This is not... That's rough. Nora, what's up, brother? Good to see you. Good to see the return of Ewan. Good to see you as well, my friend. Hopefully Ewan will also make it over to RBT 8. If you don't, I don't know if you saw today, Nora, but our donation went up another $200 today. We are now up to $1,300 for RBT 8. So RBT 8 has now hit $1,300. We are $200 away from the RBT 2 replay. That will take more than 24 hours to complete, by the way. That is looking more like about 36-hour replay. That's going to take a while to do that one, but we're only $200 away from doing that. Hopefully we hit that by next week. We'll do that Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday. We still have a couple more days yet, today and tomorrow. But yeah, RBT8, the donation is all for the players. All of the prize fund will go to the winners. It does say also tournament costs. The tournament costs are going to most likely be nothing. I don't think we're going to have any need to pay for servers. There's plenty of ones out there. So 100% of the prize fund will go to the players. Hopefully, if we are able to hit our goal, we can pay out the top 8. That is what the goal would be. Unfortunately, we'll have to just wait. We can't predict that we'll have all that, but it's all in the community. You guys make it happen. We also had merchandise sale. I did the donation of the profits from the merchandise sale too. There's also RBT merch. Try to find it. Instead of finding that, let's go to the action. Pre-spawn boomer up above. Two, Jockey Hunter. Nice boom onto Chin. Hunter patiently waits. They retreat back into the safe room. Jockey comes through. Oh, the Hunter does not find the target, but they do get some free spit. Only a tick. And a lot of friendly fire comes out. Oh my goodness. Wow, that is... Wow, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 friendly fire comes out of that hit. And only 2 damage from the survivors.
Reloading!
As this map has, again, the more difficult choke points in the front. The later you get in this campaign, the easier it will get, or this chapter. Difficult choke point.
I can handle this.
Just waiting for Mando to post the game. Charger rockets out. Charger lands. Oh, it's a tri-cap. It was a quad try. I missed it. And they actually almost get it. I was close. Okay, we're just waiting for Mando to post it. I know Mando is a little bummed right now because of
Reloading.
the Copa Peru Cup, which is always hosted by Mando. Chad decided to host his own, which
Reloading.
disagree with taking the name, but it is what it is. Hunter not able to land, and the Charger gets cleared, and they're gonna go quad stack again. Fear Factory 3 hits, 3% is the average. And it looks like it's going to be every other hit's quad. They want to wipe out
Reloading.
Wild and Shocking Asia early. One quad ends the round, just like that. Alright, the action has resumed. Going to be another quad try coming out on it to Wild and Shocking Asia from a Fear Factory.
Weapons over here.
Any moment.
Guess I'll try the shotgun. I hear a hunter.
And they're going to hide underneath. And no, it's not going to be a quad, but they're going to get some decent damage coming out.
Reloading.
4 down to 87. Wild and Shocking Asia doing a good job staying healthy.
I'm reloading.
Trying to hit that 3156 number to force Fear Factory to have bonus to win. This tank is also very, very difficult to get value out in this open area.
Reloading.
So to play a tug of war game with bonus is difficult to do, especially with how late in the campaign this is. Time is ticking. Thank you for the sub, Lego John. I appreciate you, brother.
Ammo here.
Hunter.
Charger lands, and they get the charge spit. No, wait. As they do, it spreads up, and they'll get it. And they'll soften them up a little bit more, down to almost 82%. This is normal for this map. Not a lot of damage after the first 2 hits go
A
in.
machine gun?
Reloading.
Oh, the smoker slowly cleared. Tank's got to be careful. One of those survivors ran in there, and it could really put the pressure onto this tank. And this tank didn't get no toys. Alright, here they go. They're going to get Xenix up top. Here they go. Jockey will latch on. Charger. Oh, not able to land. Boomer, a little sloppy.
Good one.
And going inside isn't necessarily the good call here. I think Xenix will want, or Zandy is going to want them to go inside. I get Xenix and him mixed up. I know they're not the same person. These guys try cap. He also does have a toy. He can go over there and pop over. The problem is if he goes and gets it, the survivors can run. Just letting him bleed. The U. Slowly going down, 66. Here's his commit. Hunter lands. Can he get there in time? Yes, he can. He'll take it. Now he throws a rock. He gets it onto Zoe. Zoe gets the pills. No, he doesn't. Takes the in cap instead. Down to 1,400. Smoker pole. Tongue comes out. He gets the rock. This is huge. I don't think he's going to be able to get it. There's another pole. Can he get another rock? Yes, he does get the rock. And he gets another punch. What incredible value from Xenix on that tank. I'm not going to lie.
Hold still. I'm going to get you back on your feet.
Go ahead and take
I
this.
cannot believe he was able to get that much damage out of that tank. Takes him down to 37%. This gives Fear Factory a sliver of hope.
Reloading.
As they have to wait for Zanny's spawn to come up, they'll hit him right on the transition out.
Reloading.
I'm reloading.
Charger rockets through. Charger lands. Oh, and they'll get the charge spit and a slam. Almost 2 slams. And that is munching away the damage bonus. Down to 452.
Reloading.
Watch out.
This is already going to give Fear Factory a chance. They were only down 330 something. So if they can get this down a little bit more, they'll have quite a few opportunities with Liu being slow.
I feel terrible.
Reloading.
All right, they're going to want to go quick here. This is not the best set of spawns. Here comes the Hunter. Hunter lands. They'll get the pound spit. And the spitter doesn't stay alive. They get the spitter.
Watch your ass.
388 points remaining.
Man, I feel like crap.
I'm not feeling too hot.
Maybe 2 more hits. I don't know. It'll be real close for 2. They need to get it in cap if they want the second one. Oh, they're going to have pills. And they're going to want to go fast. This is not a good hit. They don't have a spit. They're waiting to go. Jockey pouncing around. Boomer over the top. Dies first out of order. And they're just going to wait. Oh, I don't know if I agree with that. Gonna go quad. 388 bonus or nothing. Quad. Safe room. Survivors. Last hit for infected. Here it goes. They're walking through. Jockey comes through. Charger walks in late. Oh, the Charger gets brick walled.
Come on, stop.
We're near a safe spot. Finally.
333 points.
Get your asses in here.
They're not able to get the in cap onto Liu.
Lock that door.
Killer.
567 bonus is what it's going to be, and that is going to be about 40%. They need like 41% bonus. $567 bonus to win. Absolutely possible. Wait, what? Oh my gosh. Alpha? Oh my goodness, Alpha. It's gonna be the really big Alpha Cup. Alpha, you did it. Now RBT2 has to partake. We have to make it happen, guys. Congratulations. Goal number 2 of 8 have been reached. I know that it's probably unlikely we'll hit the 5,000, but the fact that we've already gotten to 1,500 is amazing. I would be happy if we got to $3,301. That'll make it the second highest Left 4 Dead tournament ever. Yes, Alpha, thank you. They're discussing this. Oh, they're actually going through the map, I think. Because none of their ghosts are moving. Oh, yes, that's exactly what they're doing. Yeah, they're going through the factory to try to figure out what's hittable and what's not, too, I believe. Yeah, Jay Dizzle, what's up, my friend? We hit 1,500. And we're going to go fast pound. Spit will fail. Rising is going to just dance in the spit. So it was a failed spit hit until Rising walked in it. And they got to help Rising shut the commons off him. And they should go quick. And they want to. But that's a lot of damage from the opening hit already. Fear Factory. Got to tighten up those losses. Boomer landed and Rising did not see the spit. Alright, Tri-Cap Boom on this one. They didn't get the sack order they wanted. I think they'll be happy with this. Still a Tri-Cap.
Smoker right around here someplace.
Boomer playing a little games. Charger misses. Run in the back, cleaned up right away. Charger gonna try to get punches and gets killed off, and that's a good take from Fear Factory, but they gotta take this rest of this alley choke pretty clean. That first hit was rough. I think it might be 2-2.
Reloading.
Pre-spawn spitter causes Fear Factory to stop moving. Only a jockey and hunter for the cappers. Pound spit is the success of this hit. And it gets skeeted. The jockey will land, spit will go out, and they too will sack into a quad. Fear Factory will get out a little bit more healthier. Not by much. And the common slaps are still coming out onto Rising. Remember 500 and, was it 530 some bonus, I think, is the magic number. If I remember correctly, what was it? 567. Quad. The threat amongst the survivors. 1393 bonus remains. Quad imminent.
Yeah. Shotgun.
Underneath they go. Here it comes. Oh my, and the Charger's gonna beat the crap out of that one guy. 3 punches. Oh my goodness. Zanny gets a we got the action back already. Pretty quick pause there. They lose 200 bonus from that, and Zanny has to pop pills. They will get pills later in the map.
Reloading!
As this could be the last hit before tank. Only going to be a 2-2, and they're moving kind of slow. Fear Factory. Smoker pull in the back works out. Hunter will land. The spit is way too far away. And it's going to be a quad sack again.
Ammo here.
1,155 points. I need 567 to get the victory. And it's going to come down to tank. A very wide open tank, nonetheless. I thought Zanny did a great job of getting the value he did with that tank out in the open. Charger melted, Hunter. And still have over 1,000 bonus. They have exactly 500 points to spare. They double up on pills. Now they only have 400 and some to spare. One set of pills. Charger lands. Get it down to 990. And still a sliver of that first pass. No, he doesn't. It's now down to second. They can't really drag this out. He doesn't have the rage. He's second pass. Oh, they got a boomer again. This boomer lands could change everything. This boomer is the game changer. Doesn't get it. Only a double cap now. Ammo is not an issue on the survivors. But they only have two and they only have two Uzis now. You're gonna LOS him hard. Now what's his last spawn gonna be? It's gonna be a Hunter. This is good for the infected. All they really need is an end cap to put the pressure onto Fear Factory. 992 bonus remains. He's thinking about his commit. He drops down. And he is in. Survivors immediately start backing up. Oh, they kill one of the SI right away. Smoker tongue misses. The rock, I think, connected, and the tank is now running away. And that is not enough. Fear Factory still have more than 300 points, a little less than that, actually, to hold the victory. They need 567. They have a little bit more than a half HP tank, or half health. Only a 2 cap, though. A Charger and a Hunter. The Hunter lands, could do everything. He's going to decommit. No, he's going to commit to get to a better angle. Oh, the Hunter can land onto Lewis, and it'll be over. Will the Hunter land onto Lewis? And he does! That's going to be it. They slow clear it iframe. And they are really pushing him. And they got to kill him. And that's too much damage coming out from onto Fear Factory. I think that's GG.
Thanks a lot.
563. They need the extra set of pills. It's not going to be enough. Zanny can't eat the pills. They need them.
Hey, take this.
And that's it. He couldn't eat those. And that's going to solidify the GG win for Wild and Shocking Asia. And Fear Factory early is going to go to the loser bracket.
Reloading.
552 or 525 bonus. If he would have held the pills, they would have had enough. They also can't take 40 damage either, so that's also another thing they have to do in 2 hits.
Look out!
This is bad. This is really bad.
Fear Factory did a great job at the end, but just a little out of position with the survivor play. And a 25 comes out, which I will not have a time to do the raffle. So we'll save the raffle for the later match.
I'm reloading.
How you doing? Well, I ain't good.
I got you.
That's one I owe you. I feel like hell.
400 bonus. Not enough.
Reloading!
Rising gets jocked and not cleared. Big separation. And it looks like they'll even lose this part of the round as well.
That was unnecessary.
Out in the open street they go. And a couple twists and turns before they get to the safe room.
Watch out!
As nobody's clearing Zanny, I don't even look like Zanny was trying anymore. And they're just going to leave him. Smoker pull.
Help, please.
And not going to wipe out. Or will they? Oh, why did they start getting dark? Oh, they're just going to GG. Walk out. And that will be Wild and Shocking Asia getting the victory over Fear Factory with a campaign score 3,723 to 31-38.
I need help now.
GG.